Happy Saturday, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the Uncaged Mindset live stream on Saturday morning. I am Charles, and I'm happy to be here with all of you on a Saturday morning and share a morning gratitude, which I do Mondays through Fridays at 7 a.m. And on Saturdays, when I'm able to sleep in and just kind of wake up and do my thing in the morning and just ease in after my meditation, I have a little bit more time to do a gratitude share with people all around the world, with all of you. This is one of the fastest ways to raise your vibration, and trust me on this, it will change your life. So we're gonna wait for everybody to get in right now. I'm gonna give you guys, give everyone about a couple of minutes, and then we will get started with a little bit of teaching on gratitude and vibration and the connection between the energy and intention between vibration and gratitude. And then we will go around and do I was going to say a vibrational check. Well, yeah, basically a vibe check, and share your gratitude below, what you're grateful for, right? And so let me put that on the screen here with the plus sign. Good morning, wherever you're watching from, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. What are you grateful for? And I'm doing this on my phone, and grateful for, so I got to type it in on the screen. Awesome. There we go. Perfection. Beautiful. I'm just gonna move this down. Sometimes this moves out of the way, and sometimes it does not move out of the way. Let me see here. How do I get this thing to move out of the way? All right, well, there it is. You guys can see me. I'm gonna see if I can just drag that there for now. All right, everyone, welcome in to the live stream. Happy Saturday. If you're joining from India, hello. If you're joining from the United States, please comment where you're joining from. And everyone is invited. I just released an episode. If you don't know, I do a podcast on healers and light workers where I interview them, and I just had the amazing mindfulness facilitator on my podcast this week. So go check out that new episode. Click that subscribe button for more spiritual content. It's all free, doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and you will find some value for you. Over 184 videos for free. Hey, welcome Z, Just a Girl. Good morning, welcome. Everyone, comment below where you're tuning in from. I love to know where you're tuning in from. Good morning, Mr. Poo Poo Pants. I just got here, but no thanks. Awesome. Z, Just a Girl. Yeah, I am from California, Los Angeles, California, everybody. That's where I am from. Anybody from the United States, comment below. Hello, SS Yada Vo 5. Yo, oh, come on, bro. It's night. It's nighttime. Yes, it is morning here. It is still 11:58 in the morning. It's about to turn afternoon. It's fine in California. That's right. Oh. Hey, comment below where you guys are from. We're here to raise our vibrations, everyone. My name is Charles, the host of the Uncaged Mindset podcast here on YouTube. We do spiritual awakening content and tools. Go check out my newest podcast episode that just dropped yesterday with angel channeler Terry Allen. Subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost anything. And we are on our way to 500 subscribers. Thank you all. Hey, India. Yes. We get a lot of India in my live stream, and I love it. I love my Indian cousins. Yes, I am from Thailand, or I'm half Thai. My father's from Thailand. And if y'all don't know this, Indians and Thai people are very, very related. We're very related. We are like cousins. Yeah. Are you an Israel supporter or a Palestine supporter? Z-Girl wants to know. I'm a supporter for humanity. Yeah. What you will find in this live stream is that, and when you go on like the spiritual awakening path, is that we are all connected energetically. So when you start studying, if you don't already have a spiritual practice, you start studying and practicing energy work, you'll understand that you can tap into the psyche of humanity just by your thoughts, because we're all connected, right? So when you are having an amazing day and you're sharing your vibration with somebody else, right? You know how they say you pass it along? You could smile at somebody and it makes them smile and you raise their vibration as well. You are literally ascending the vibration of the planet and you never know how you're doing it. So if you drop something in the ocean and it's like garbage, right? That ripple effect affects wildlife. It affects other continents. It's a ripple effect that ripples throughout, right? So when you are loving and supporting of yourself and you accept yourself where you're at, you are also imprinting in this timeline in humanity self-acceptance, more self-assurance, more calm assurance, more stability, more tranquility, more peace, and we're releasing the judgment and the fear, right? So, in essence, we are not so different. We're all very similar. But yeah, I am definitely I'm a supporter of humanity and people and the intention of everyone deserving to feel safe. Everyone. Yapper up. Yapper up. Yes, tell logically. Yeah, but if you have to pick. Oh no. Wow. So I want you all to comment below. What are you grateful for? We're talking about raising our vibrations today, everybody. And one of the quickest ways to do that and elevate your consciousness is through a daily gratitude practice. I have a daily gratitude practice. It's changed my life. Okay? Do not do this if you do not want to change your life. Do not practice gratitude if you're not ready to transform your life because your life will never be the same. It will literally transform all that you think, feel, see, touch when you start your day with a morning gratitude affirmation, right? It is very true. It is so true, and you can test this for yourself. You don't got to believe me. You can prove me wrong. I know I'm not wrong. But if you are grateful for abundance and acknowledging the abundance in your life, you already have all that you everything else is cake. Everything else is gravy, right? If you're grateful for what you have, you already have abundance. And you will then attract more abundance because you are acknowledging and co-creating with the universe that you are content and in the joy frequency already, right? That's it. And you can start, and we do this Mondays through Fridays at 7 a.m. I believe Pacific Standard Time. I believe in India around 9 p.m. I get a lot of Indian people in my morning broadcasts during the week who are tuning in before bedtime, and it's just 7 a.m. for me. But you raise your vibration through the power of gratitude. And we can start with as simple, as easy as our physical body, right? So comment below what you're grateful for. What do you take for granted? 10 fingers, right? 10 fingers. This is my quartz crystal, by the way. It keeps me very grounded. I got to do a whole video on crystal healing. It's awesome. Z Girl says, bye. I have to sleep. It's literally 1:30 at night here. Oh my gosh. Well, good night. Or should I say good morning, Z? Z, just a girl? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing, everybody. Thank you for helping us get to 500 subscribers here on the Uncaged Mindset channel on YouTube. We are raising awakening and consciousness together. Good morning, Kushi! We were just talking about my Indian audience. We're just talking about India right now. How are you, Kushi? How are you? And also, good evening. Good evening. Yes. When you watch this live stream every day, or Mondays through Fridays, you will begin to hear me say the same thing a lot. Because this is how we develop new habits. It's through repetition, right? Sometimes you could hear something 10 times, and then suddenly something happens in life a year later where it finally clicks, and you're like, oh! You suddenly have this light bulb moment of maybe that audiobook that you were listening to or the advice that your mentor was giving you. But then you experience something in life that makes it all fit together. And that's why it's so important to do it with repetition. And if you practice gratitude every single day first thing in the morning, or at least within the first hour that you wake up, you will start to shift, I promise you. Your clarity will start to shift. Your mindset will start to shift. Your abundance, frequency, and vibration will start to shift. Synchronicities will start to happen. Things, people, instances, circumstances will start to align for you in such a way, but you can't make it up. You're like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about that thing. It starts to put your alignment on track with the timeline to receive more and more and more abundance so that you can then be of service to other people. Cushy Jody says, I'm good. I'm just going through a major tower moment. Ooh, really? Well, you don't have to share with us what that tower moment is, Cushy, but I'm sending you a lot of love and light, a lot of protection, angels to go through that tower moment. Also, by the way, Cushy, speaking of gratitude, right? When these tower moments come, there's a huge transformational shift that happens. And so it may not happen now with the gratitude, but maybe later we find ourselves being grateful for those tower moments. In the moment, we're just trying to get through it. So sending a lot of love and prayers to you, taking care of yourself, making sure you're eating properly, drinking a lot of water. You don't have to know what it means right now, but you're moving through it, my friend. Of course. I'm thinking maybe, speaking of tower moment, I might actually pull some cards in my Oracle deck today. I have an Angel Oracle deck, and that might be a good way to receive this message on gratitude and what we have to know right now on this Saturday, February 1st, everybody. Can you believe it? We are on the 1st, everyone. Yes. You know what? So I'm going to grab my Oracle deck. Give me a moment. This deck here is by Radley Valentine, and it was gifted to me. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. I just dropped a brand new episode yesterday with angel channeler Terry Allen, and she goes into a mindfulness and grounding exercise, and she has messages of how to stay mindful in a chaotic 2025, what we're meant to learn in 2025, what this 2025 transition is looking like for a lot of people. So go check out that episode, subscribe if you feel so inclined. It doesn't cost anything, and we're growing this community of light. This deck was gifted to me by my spiritual mentor 5 years ago, and it was a time in my life that I really needed it. This is an angelic deck. I'm very connected with these cards because I've been working with them for so long, and they've got beautiful imagery on here of angels and archangels and even fairies in this card in this deck, right? So I'm going to pull a card for all of us to just kind of focus on today and contemplate of what we need to know or what we need to learn on February 1st, 2025. And if this resonates for you, please comment below. If this resonates, what's the message for you, right? If it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Take what's useful and leave the rest behind. Also, if you're watching the replay today, after this goes public, comment below what you're grateful for, and comment below something that you hope for in 2025. How about that? What do you hope for in 2025? Where are you shifting your focus to manifest, to change? And also comment below where you're tuning in from. Sending love to all of you. Love and light. Cushy Jody says, I don't know, things are not shifting in my physical reality. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My faith is shaking in spirituality. It feels like it's all my mind, like illusion, angels, spirit guides, and all. Okay, so you are calling forth, Cushy, it sounds like, unshakable knowledge, unshakable truth, right? Right? So that's one of the highest, one of the most powerful vibrations and one of the most powerful affirmations is the truth. I did a video on this recently on knowing the truth, on seeing the truth. Raise your hand if you're familiar with your third eye chakra. How many of you here have had a chakra balancing, right? I was literally just tuning into my third eye chakra. Just I'm pointing over there because I was in my living room doing a meditation. And when your third eye chakra is open, you see past the bullshit of the world and you see what's real. It will show up to you, for you, and for your highest good. So don't open your third eye chakra if you don't want to know the truth. But when it's open, truth will be revealed to you. Also, your connection with the divine will be revealed to you, as well, your crown chakra. And but once you see it, you can't deny it. The conflict comes when in the material world, we're faced with challenges and contrast. That's what Abraham Hicks calls it, contrast. And that is to keep your vibration low. And there are these seeds of doubt that say, no, you're not really on the path. No, you're not as a powerful manifestor as you think you are. No, you're living in airy fairyland. No, your dreams, goals, and aspirations aren't real. These are the messages that we get in the programming on this earth plane in this 3D reality. But just know, Cushy, and anybody watching, that the higher you vibrate, the higher your frequency elevates, the more aligned you become and surrounded by unconditional love in your heart and letting that in, it will highlight and identify the areas of your life that are vibrating low, right? You'll see them much clearer, right? So you'll be able to see the fear when it comes. And it's even more sensitive the higher you vibrate. It's true. Have you ever heard of the example of being the friend or being in a relationship and suddenly you start making changes, positive changes for yourself, and the people around you will get very uncomfortable with your changes. They want you to stay the same. They want you to be the other person that you were. Hey, go back to being I was more comfortable around the other one before you started growing, right? So be careful about that. I mean, not be careful, be aware. That's part of the process. That's part of the process. Cushy says, yes, it's so confusing. Yeah. Well, it will feel confusing when your divine guide, when your center's a little, when you're working on finding your center. Yeah. And that's the work. It's something to work at every single day, everybody. And I'm telling you, these messages, the things I'm saying to you right now are coming from the angelic realm right now. Like as I'm shuffling this deck, it's like, yeah. And it's a daily work. That's our job, is to align daily and practice it daily. But I promise you, I don't promise a lot of things, but I do promise you, the more you practice it, the easier it gets. It's like when I haven't gone to the gym in a week, it's harder to get back. And that's why doing these daily affirmations on a daily basis, you're putting money in the bank for those rainy days when you really need and when you're really struggling. It's like because you've been working out that muscle for so long that it's almost like you can not have a cheat day, but you've got enough in your gas tank for that, right? All right. Angels, guides, ways, shores, ascended masters, God, the divine, Holy Spirit, please pull a card. Let us know what the message is that all of the viewers today in the live stream and the replay here in the Uncaged Mindset community need to know today. What is the message? What is the message in this daily affirmation, daily gratitude that people need to hear? Ooh. Okay. Well, they're saying pick 2 cards. Here we go. 1. You guys can see this. I don't have a table in front of me. Plus, if I did, then you wouldn't be able to see it. Here's the first card. And then here's the second card. Remember, everyone, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. Thank you for joining us today from India, from wherever you are, from the United States. Thank you for those of you who are watching the replay. And a card just fell on the ground, which means I got to pick that one up, and it's also part of the reading. All right, so we're going to go put this out here. Okay. I like to, if you guys are watching me be so awkward with this, it's because I want to be honest. You know, I want to be honest and like prove that I'm holding these. Okay. So the first card is the Ace of Air. I'm sorry, the Ace of Earth. You can see this beautiful angel right here. Okay, beautiful angel with a green staff. It's kind of glowing. These cards are just gorgeous, by the way. They're gorgeous. Okay, and I just got done doing a meditation before this live stream where I was drawing from beautiful earth energy, and it was literally filling up all of my chakras in my body with beautiful earth energy. And when you ground with the earth energy, with the crystalline earth star, or you are establishing your grounding cords, you can be unshakable, right? You are protected. It's like a layer of skin. They're saying that it's like a layer of skin. Okay, it's like going out wearing a jacket, and we're trying to like layer our bodies with this protection, and that some of us are leaving without that protection during the day, or strengthening it, making time to strengthen your connection to the divine and the planet, right? There's an opportunity for you here. There's an opportunity for all of you. I'm not reading these words, by the way. I'm not. I'm just telling you what comes to me right now intuitively. Today is a new opportunity to get grounded. So if you are connected to nature, if you have trees around you, if you have a nature trail, if you have a nature path, if you have a park, if you're next to water, go and ground yourself. Spend some time today. Treat yourself to that. It is the quickest way to connect with Christ consciousness and God source energy. If you want to raise your vibration, the quickest way to do that is through nature. The trees are wise. The trees are wise, right? And if you sit in stillness, you'll receive some answers, okay? So there's an opportunity for all of you, okay? Next card is the Knight of Water. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh right now, but you can tell that there is a lot of, this is a very crashing waves type of situation here, okay? Now, water, anytime water shows up in tarot, and these are not tarot cards, by the way, these are oracle cards, angel oracle cards. Kushijori, I'll answer your question right after this. These are angel oracle cards, so the messaging is a little bit more almost like daily wisdom and knowledge. But you can see these waves are crashing here, okay? And it's a little turbulent emotionally. What they're saying to me is that this month of January that we just ended, and now going into February 1st right now, is emotionally crashing. It's emotionally big. And some of y'all are picking up on emotional energy that's not yours. We are meant to go through an emotional time right now. So I just interviewed a psychic medium on my podcast, and she was talking about how right now is not the new year, and that the new year is going to be happening in the spring, right? So I feel like we are all doing a shadow work business right now, and we're trying to cope as energy workers and light workers with the energies that are shifting in the planet right now, polarity wise, as well as astrologically, with all of the events happening in the world right now. So it's very, very important that you understand and know and get grounded and connect with yourself so that you can feel into the emotions that are yours, and that you're not rescuing other people who are placing their emotional baggage onto you. Okay, I'm going to actually read the card now. It says, willingly love or wedding proposals. The need for emotional balance. Okay, the need for emotional balance, and the language in here has to do with like wedding proposals. But what is a wedding proposal, right? It's an oath. It's a promise, right? It's a promise. You all made a promise before you got into this planet. You made an oath. You have a soul contract. And part of that is balance. Part of that is you came here in this lifetime to balance because you were not balanced before. So you're learning it again. A new way of balancing, right? Balancing the scales, balancing your emotions. Stop carrying the emotions of others. It's already a lot for us to process. Okay? Okay. Kushi Jodi asks, how do I know my spirit guides are real and I'm not imagining things? Okay? So when you are sitting with it, Kushi, I'm going to invite you to do something here. You don't have to do it now. But all of us have an inner guidance and we all have a higher self. Okay? I mean, I obviously believe in angels and spirit guides, but if that doesn't resonate with you, right? What is the inner voice like? Because what do they offer, right? They offer support. Spirit guides and angels offer support, right? They're there when we ask for help. Everybody has angels. When we want to know the answer to something, and they're literally lining up saying, "Ask us for support, and we'll support you." Right? Now, we all have a higher self. So remember, take what's useful, leave the rest behind. If this does not resonate with you, that is perfectly okay. But the idea of trusting yourself for the support, and it sounds to me, Kushi, and this is not just you, that a lot of people are struggling with their inner guidance and their guidance system, right? Am I making the right decision? Am I making the right choice when it comes to choosing that career over that career? Choosing that friendship over that friendship? I don't know. I don't trust myself, right? That means that we're working on things that we want to heal and work on so that we could trust our inner guidance system again, right? How do I know angels are real? It's not about the angels. It's about, do you trust yourself to know the truth that you believe, right? Are you getting grounded, right, with beautiful earth energy into the planet again, right? Or with source energy. Source will never steer you wrong, everybody. Your higher self will never steer you wrong. Your higher self is all about unconditional love and judgment free, right? There is no judgment. There's no right or wrong when it comes to your higher self. Your higher self doesn't even give into the fear or the media or any of it, right? Like a best friend could have not texted you back today, and they're not texting you, and you're like, why are you not texting me? Are you mad at me? Your higher self is all about love and acceptance. That doesn't even imprint to your higher self. Your higher self is above it, right? What we want to do is elevate to our higher self and our vibration, and that inner knowing will continue to grow. Yeah. Kushi Jodi says it makes sense now, right? Yeah, it makes sense. And remember what I said, Kushi. It's a daily practice. It's a daily practice, right? Even when we're doing gratitude in the morning or we're doing affirmations, it's like believing that you're worthy of it, right? Are you worthy? Yeah. Okay. And the last one here is a page of air. Okay. Page of air. All right, here we've got logical, got honest, impulsive, curious is what the page of air represents here. The page is very young, everybody, not a baby, but a lot of times when the page appears, it can usually represent maybe a teenager, like a teenager part of us. So some of you might be doing some inner child work right now. From a time when you were a teenager or you started developing your own voice, and you started to say and speak your mind and say what's on your mind, you have your own ideas, and somebody said, no, you're wrong. Somebody said, no, that's not right. You don't know what you're talking about. Please be quiet, right? Somebody shut you down in some way. Okay? We are elevating now. We're getting grounded, right? We're getting grounded again. We're working on our emotional discernment, right? And we are connecting with that page. We are connecting with that page of air, that younger part of us as an adolescent or teenager who started to know that there was more to life than what they were being taught, right? You're expanding, you're breaking outside of the matrix. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this image in the back of the page, but it's a unicorn, right? Do you see that unicorn? We've got the page of air right here. We've got a beautiful unicorn in the back, right? A fantasy character or real, depending on what you believe, right? But people say, oh, well, it's cool that you could draw a unicorn, but unicorns aren't real. You believe what you believe, and it's okay, and leave the rest behind. And the opinions of other, I do want to say this. I want to close with this one last thing. First of all, thank you all for tuning in. We're at the 30-minute mark. I'm Charles. I host the Uncaged Mindset podcast here. Please subscribe. We're on our way to 500 uncaged hummingbirds. I love you all. I want to send this message to all of you right now who are thinking about what you want to manifest this year. You have plans, right? You have plans that you want to create, and they're very sacred to you. It is okay to keep some of this stuff to yourself and not share it with other people, right? Because you want to think of it as a baby seedling, a little seed. And you have this idea that you want to create and grow, a business that you want to start. And you want to keep that thing watered with nice soil. And, it's still under the earth. If you share it too early with other people, you're opening it up to the opinions, the criticism, the judgment of others, right? The judgment of others, right? That maybe the page of air has experience and is learning. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. And it's just not ready to be out into the world yet, right? Remember, people's energy will get onto that, and then you'll suddenly go back into that self-doubt again. So it's okay to keep these things to yourself. I know a lot of people want to talk about New Year's resolutions, like, oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do this year? Well, I've gotten into the habit now where I just keep it to myself. I say, I've got some plans. And if I have a seedling that's grown and it's ready to be shared, I will share that with other people. Absolutely. Cushy Judy says, that's exactly what happened with me. Oh, there are no coincidences, Cushy. No, see, I'm telling you, when we trust, the message always comes through. It always comes through. Everybody has an intuition. Start trusting your gut. Trust it. It's true. It's there. It's telling you what it is. The truth always comes out. Just trust. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm glad that resonated with you. Thank you to everybody who watched and tuned into the Uncaged Mindset Live on this Saturday morning, February 1st, 2025. I hope that you all go out into the world and honor your inner child today. My intention for all of you is that you live in gratitude. That's my intention, is that you find one thing today to be grateful for, that you raise your vibration in abundance because you are worthy, and that in 2025, we all start rewriting the narrative. Those old stories, right, that are saying something else, right? We're rewriting it. This is your life now, everyone, right? And it's time. It's time to take it back. It's time to ascend to your higher self and know that you are worth so much more and you deserve it. All right. With love and light, everyone, please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Go check out my latest video on 2025 energy shifts with special guest Terry Allen, who's on my podcast. And we talk about mindfulness and grounding. Please leave a comment. Comment below what your thoughts are. Comment below what your gratitude is. Comment below and share these videos with somebody who can use a vibrational boost. I have over 185 videos on my channel that are all free for you. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. You guys take good care of yourself. Cushy has one last thing to say. It's hard to believe in myself when my manifestations don't come true in reality, even after doing a lot of inner work. Yes. So we didn't get into timelines on this, but when we get into timelines, we talk about quantum timelines. Timelines are not like when things show up quicker or faster. That's a judgment, right? Things are always showing up for us all the time. But when we're shifting our transmitter to focus on the frequency, you'll start to see it. It's the red car effect, right? You buy a red car and suddenly you see red cars everywhere. That's because you're tuning into the frequency of the red car. There's a channel for everything. And if you tune in the frequency of abundance, you'll see that your manifestations actually are coming true in expected and unexpected ways. Remember, don't put a how on it. There are a million ways for that thing to come, right? But when we say, I'm going to get a job promotion, I want that job promotion, right? Because that's going to give me $100,000 a year. If you want $100,000 a year, say, I want to, you know what? I'm manifesting $100,000 a year. Our human mind will put restrictions and limitations on how that's supposed to come. And we'll say it has to be by working more hours, or it has to be getting that position. No, you could win the lottery tomorrow. There's a frequency for that, a vibration for that. You could be on a commercial. Somebody, a distant relative in another country that you never met, might, have left you their entire estate and property to you in their will. There's so many ways, right? It's fun. I love this topic so much, Cushy. I love talking about it because it raises my vibration too of all the magical things on the spiritual adventure today on this Saturday that we're going to experience. All right, everybody. I love you all. Happy Saturday. Have a great day. And if this resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. Love you all. Bye.